came to BBC Wales on a 6-week placement from my degree in Newport University in documentary film and television. And I've basically spent the last 6 months coming up with series ideas, making taster tapes, just basically brainstorming and coming up with different series possibilities.
People travel from far and wide and from all sorts of different backgrounds to work here.
And the range of programmes we produce for regional and network television, radio and new media is staggering.
I'm a Foley editor on Doctor Who, Torchwood and Sarah Jane Adventures. A Foley editor means that I chart all the sounds that I want in the show.
Good sense of smell.
This is a scene from Sarah Jane that I've been working on.
And you like my perfume? Lovely. Then sniff this.
Couldn't hear the spray and the smash wasn't very impressive there either. So we need to recreate that sound.
Lovely. Then sniff this.
Footsteps in the snow is a good one. Custard powder is generally used so you can get that crunchy sound. I'm studying music and sound technology at the University of Portsmouth, and I was looking to do a placement here as part of the course to gain some experience.
Another knockout year for Joe Calzaghe, the BBC Wales Sports Personality of the Year. Tonight, it's the turn of Gareth Jenkins, sacked after 16 months in the job.
At the moment, I'm in charge of politics, which sounds like a very grand thing and can be quite challenging. I mean, the BBC in Wales is primarily driven by news and sport. In fact, the news team is the biggest news team outside of London. And with such a big team, there's a variety of things that we do, be it Wales Today, Newyddion, the programmes I'm in charge of, like Dragon's Eye. We've obviously got all the news that we do for Radio Cymru, for Radio Wales, as well as Ar-Lein and online, which is just a massive growing empire.
Back to the present now, and this evening, of course, is Halloween.
So, Nick, what's behind all of this?
Well, as you said, it emerged yesterday that Meredith Hughes' car was caught speeding while he was holidaying.
More than 200 journalists working for the BBC in Wales. And most of us have come from all over the UK. I mean, I'm from the Midlands. I've got colleagues who are from Northern Ireland. I've got colleagues who are from Scotland. People from all across Wales. You know, we are one big melting pot of journalism.
The new Doctor Who will be on TV, and you'll see a scene from something with something you've actually built in it, and you think, oh no, I did that. It's fantastic. I'm at the moment working on a spaceship. What a great feeling. I did a BTEC in Performing Arts and a degree in Theatre and Media Drama. And I always had a really huge passion for building things. I was heavily involved with making theatre sets in college and university. This is just something that suits me down to the ground. I think it's fantastic.
I came for work experience with Radio Cymru, and initially came in for a fortnight, really enjoyed myself, and just thought it was like no job that I'd ever had before. A great laugh, really enjoyed it, and I knew straight away this was an organisation I wanted to work for, and I just haven't looked back since.
Welcome to my world, the Radio 1 office here in the BBC building, and for 8 years Hugh Stevens and myself have been presenting together on Radio 1 Wales.
And we actually met first properly at a Gawky Psychotic Monkey gig as well, didn't we, Beth, about 9 years ago?
I know, Hugh came up to me and said, I want your job. That's exactly what happened.
Something like that, isn't it?
8 years later, we're launching a brand new show, which I'm really excited about, and it comes under the umbrella BBC Introducing. Now, this is a new idea for BBC generally, even if it's TV, festivals, radio. It's a one-stop shop to find new music. such an honour, and if somebody just told the 16-year-old Bethan Alvin who was listening to Mannix in her bedroom that she'd be doing this, I wouldn't have been able to believe it at all.
I'm currently working at the BBC as a locations manager on the set of Doctor Who and Torchwood. You break it down and find out the type of locations that we need, and some of those locations could be finding tunnels, finding reservoirs, mountains, barren areas. It's quite diverse. I've had quite a diverse career before eventually arriving here. I started off as a quantity surveyor, spent some time in the United States working in a ski school, eventually making my way back to Wales to become a golf course manager. I had 2 location managers that visited the golf course, wanting to use it as a possible location. And I watched them and I just thought, this looks like a great job, and from then on I sort of kept my eyes open for opportunities.
I work across a number of different platforms, work on websites mainly, but I also work on mobile phone, websites and also interactive TV. I've started producing a site for Publicum. It's going to be a site that's going to be particularly video rich because that's the way we're moving more and more on the web these days. It's a bit ironic in that I'm not a Welsh language speaker myself, but it's great to have an opportunity to work producing a Welsh language site, especially as I did sort of think before joining the BBC that maybe you needed to speak Welsh. Get as much experience and as varied experience as possible so that you've got a really good opportunity when you then try and apply for a job at the BBC.
I was willing to do anything, and I mean anything, and I think that is probably one of the best ways to actually get in, is to come in open-minded, see what's available, and basically just get your foot on the ladder.
I believe there's no better place to be. Seriously.